Hello, I'm with Sophie.
Hello.
How you doing, Sophie?
Oh, good.
She good.
I'm good.
We are today in Hampshire, in the New Forest area of the Hampshire. We're here to do actually a video that is really interesting and kind of important to do. Now, today we're only going to be covering two obvious things you can cover on this bombing range, although there are a few potholes for bombs, etc. But we'll talk about that later. We are here at a very special bombing range. I won't say too much, you need to come and follow us on our magical journey that we're about to explore. So Sophie, shall we go?
Yeah.
Watch the history lesson and we will of course see you on the other side. Let's do it, Sophie, come on. Situated in the beautiful and famous patch of the New Forest lies a forgotten couple of relics from a former time when, during World War II, this patch of land was vital in helping the Allied war effort, that of Ashley Walk Bombing Practice Range. The government first suggested the compulsory acquisition of land for bombing practice at Ashley Range in November 1939. And though there was a lot of opposition to the idea by the God's Hill Defence Committee, the lease was agreed with the Verderers in February 1940. This became the 5,000 acres range which you see, and it was ready to be used by August 1940. The bombing range was used by aircraft flying from the Aeroplane and Armament Experimental Establishment at RAF Boscombe Down near Salisbury. The range was used for training and testing all types of munition fired and or dropped from British aircraft, except live incendiaries due to the fire risk. The range consisted of several different target types, including air-to-ground attack, mock ship targets, aircraft pens, gun emplacements, bomb fragmentation areas, and the Ministry of Home Security target known locally as the sub-pens, as well as domestic facilities for crew with two small grass airstrips, observation shelters and towers. The range was split into one area for inert ordnance only. So it was also used day and night, with the illumination target specifically for night raid practice. Probably its most important contribution came when inventor Barnes Wallis's bouncing bomb, which was used in Operation Chastised by the Dam Busters, was tested here, and also his other great invention, that of the Grand Slam bomb, being also tested here, with the crater you can still discover for yourselves. Activities continued until 1946, but the range was not fully cleared until 1948. The vast majority of targets and facilities were removed, although various features such as the concrete illuminated target arrow and the observation shelters still remain, as well as many bomb craters, but most of its history now lies buried underground. Now it is reclaimed into the New Forest, and even if you're not a history fan, the landscape alone is worth a visit. And now with a video like this, I hope this World War II past will never be forgotten. Hello, welcome back. Really hope you enjoyed that history lesson and obviously got to see that footage from actually where we are is Ashley Park.
Yep.
Got to always get that right. Bombing range. Now, like I said, we're only going to do two things today, which are the things that you can mostly get. And the first thing we are doing is the what?
Eliminated target.
Which is right in front of us. Thank you very much for that, Sophie. So, we are here at the beginning of the arrow, which obviously would illuminate for the bombers to help target where they were going to go. We're actually walking on it now. Look, I'm actually surprised actually being here how easy this is to sort of like it's, you know, you can see it's an arrow basically. I'm not, you know, I was a bit worried when we got here that, you know, how obvious is that from the ground. Again, I apologise for the wind. Not much we can do about that, but yeah, actually, Sophie, if you go back a little bit, do a catwalk run, you'll get a really good idea. See, look, if I just go to the tip here, okay, go on then, go for it. Yeah, come back, no, come back, it's all right. She's off, bless her. So obviously now you can see the target, look, with the arrow here. There you go. Amazing. Thank you so much for that. And then he's and then he's pointing down across the range. But obviously the range was massive. I mean, you know, we are here obviously in part of the New Forest, and it really, I mean, when you think all of this here is pretty much part of what it was, and then most of the bombs, really all the craters are mostly sort of like little ponds now. Which again, we're not going to spend too much, you know, time on sort of concentrating on for today. But you get the idea of really being here, that you get that. Also, a really cool thing. Come with me, so come here, please. Thank you very much. What we're now going to do by the process of elimination is look upwards from where we are, skywards. And yeah, thank you. Via Google Maps, you will see exactly where we are right now. And obviously, as you can see from us above, you can see where the target is, etc, etc. And you can see as we snap down and come down, hi everybody, back again, we are here back at the target. So that's literally where we are now, and it's easy to find on Google Maps, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is located as a historical landmark, and we are going to then go to the observation post in a minute, which is a little bit of another bit of a walk. But how long is it taking us actually from the car park? Car park was free, by the way.
I don't know. What?
I'm going to say about 20
15,
minutes.
20
yeah,
minutes?
15-20 minutes. It'll probably be another 15-20 minutes to get to the next section. So just under an hour each way, I reckon. Well, you know, they're another hour back, I reckon. It might be shorter than that, depending. We've seen a few people, and we've obviously, as you've seen, we've seen horses and little ponies. Beautiful. I keep saying beautiful because it really is here, and it's hard to imagine at one point this was a very different sort of landscape with planes, mosquitoes obviously going over with the bouncing bombs, obviously Barnes Wallis, etc. And then you've got yeah, just I mean I could go on and go on. I mean, it's a World War II history lovers sort of like little geeky paradise here, really. Even though I said there's nothing here, I mean there's a few remnants again, like we said before, but the two main ones are what we're standing on right now, and it's pretty cool that you get to see the arrow that would have been illuminated from above. There we go. Ooh. Sophie.
Yes.
Should we go to our next and final destination?
Yes.
Let us. Come on. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're on our way.
It's been 10 years.
It's been 10 years, it feels like quite a long time. So we're on our way to the observation post which we spoke about. And even though it's quite windy, it's a beautiful day, but the New Forest, although it is very pretty in certain parts, it's just not much. It's all very similar. But we've met a few people. We've met cyclists and other people, which has been very nice. Lots of dogs, and we've seen a few more horses. So I'm not sure how far away we are, Sophie. How far?
Another 10 years.
10 years, and we'll get there, and then when we do, I'll show you it. So yeah, let's keep going.
What? They're recording.
Sing it, yeah.
Should I do my best Bilbo Baggins impression? I'm going on an adventure.
Oh my god. Oh dear. Ta-da! We made it. Oh, that was actually, everybody, we looked at the time and it felt longer than the time given from the car park all the way to this, which is our end point. So, as Sophie rightly said, welcome to the bus shelter, or as we will refer to as the bombing range observation post. It is a bus shelter. Yeah, so, oh, it's really warm, that wind, isn't it, now? The weather is strangely, everybody, just for, you know, obviously we're in the New Forest, which is quite exposed. Oh, sorry, hi. Hi. Quite exposed. But it's, whew, yeah, taken out of me. But here we are, our final destination for today, the Ashley Walk. Well, obviously we're part of the bombing range, we walked pretty much across it all anyway. But there we go, they talked about the Grand Slam, which is obviously the largest bomb. You can see there, for example, our arrow, which obviously you've seen already. That's the Grand Slam there. The, just brilliant. There's the crater, which again is too far away. That's the footage that you've actually seen, everybody, of the mosquito with the bouncing bomb. So I've put it all in a history lesson for you. Obviously it says, you are here. And then far away is our illuminated target where we started from. And then that's pretty, directional arrow, sorry. And illuminated targets you can actually see, but we're not going to do them. So they're basically tiny little concrete blocks. And then obviously all the towers and fragmentation targets, but that's it, everybody. Yeah, we made it. I'm so glad. I'm literally starting to fatigue out. So, let's have a look. Concrete cap again with the mesh, and then concrete inside with the brick, and we would be looking out through here. So it kind of gives us a really easy thing to look out from. And there you go, Sophie is replicating what she's looking for bombs. Yeah, and it's just a nice little building. It's strange, isn't it, when we sort of look at history and we think how small certain things are, and yet this is so, in the scheme of World War II, so important, and it's actually a reason why, to be honest with you, I've always really, one of these places I've just wanted to come to, even though there's a couple of things just to look at. It's just nice that you've got it here. And I always sort of say, as some of you, if you're not familiar with my channel, I will reiterate to some of you that it's not the size of the structure or the site, it's the historical importance that it pertains to. It's just important. So it doesn't, sometimes the smallest places can be sometimes the most historically important. And I think actually this in Hampshire really can just delineate that whole idea that something so small can be something so historically important. And that's it, everybody. What do you think, Soph? Yeah. You knackered?
Knackered.
Bless you.
Is there a bus at the half past?
Yeah, there is a. Yeah, I know. We've got food later. Yeah. But where are we going?
Fighting cocks.
Fighting Cocks. Is it Blissfold?
No,
Sandy
Balls.
Sandy is Sandy Balls. That's true. It's Sandy. It is actually called Sandy Balls.
Sandy
and
Balls Holiday Park next to the Fighting Cocks.
Sandy
pub.
Balls has got some fighting cocks that we need to explore. Innuendo. But yeah, here we are. Do you want to replicate one more time, Sophie, for the people who would like to observe the observables? Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's not going to overly protect you from anything, but it's not designed to do that. It's obviously from distance. But you can imagine the thunderous sound as the bombs would have come down. And then again, we've got our observation towers as well. It's quite a massive site, really. Really. I said that so really twice, 3 times. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just starting to flag. There are, interesting enough, there are some underground stuff, but it's buried, which was basically some of the targets that were there. You sort of got an idea of that. German aircraft pens, for example, like just targeting certain things that would have replicated what there were. Amazing. Brilliant. Well, we'll take one more look round, I do believe, whilst we're here, because we've come all this way, and then we'll say goodbye to you. So let's take one more look. Let's do it. Well, everybody.
Bird.
Thank you, Sophie, for coming along with me.
Alright. Is your brain frazzled? Yeah.
Because history matters. And it really does. And no matter how many hairs go into my mouth through chewing my own hair, I'm determined that I'm going to finish this. Thank you very much. No. Because history matters. Thank you so much for coming along with us. Thankfully, you lot out there didn't have to do this because it felt like a bit of a trudge, and we still got to go back. But hopefully, we'll be.
No, come do it.
Yeah, yeah, go on, do it. Sorry, I keep forgetting this is the whole point of this channel. So
Yeah, is it?
you've got to come out and do this. So please do this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep you in check.
That's it. Any more words of Phoenix history? Because history matters. Thank you. Feel free to subscribe, share the channel, etc., etc. Thank you, Sophie, for being an amazing company for me, and we got to see loads of horses, and we actually saw cows. We did see the cows. Take care, everybody. I think you know the drill by now. Are you ready, Sophie? Let us kapow. Bye. Yeah, bye.